Hi, and welcome to today's broadcast at MindCode Institute. Today we continue with our 30 days, 30 tips challenge, and we are at day 6, where we are focusing on minimizing resistance. I would want to begin by asking the question, how many of us have acted on the 5 key challenges that we have addressed so far? And I would want you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5. And based on that, I would want us to move on with an awareness of where we are and what we ought to do. Now, we are focusing today on minimizing resistance. In layman's language, reducing procrastination or minimizing the effect of procrastination on our delivery and achievement of goals, as well as realization of our purpose. Now, when you look at resistance, it is all over us. We cannot avoid it many a times. And it takes a lot of energy and instituting habits to our life to make this happen, to enable us to automate our systems and our days in a way that we execute with a lot of spontaneity and action, and delivery within the expected time frame and the resources. And that is what I would wish for all of us today, that we can minimize the resistance on our goals and act with a lot of spontaneity, act on a daily basis, act as is expected. Now, the key challenge as far as eliminating resistance is that as human beings, unless you have instituted habits which have become part of you, which have become automated as your default system in life, many a times you'll set goals and they don't work, they don't happen. Why? Because of the inborn, ingrained resistance in every human being. Just like in the flow of electricity, you will have some level of resistance, high to low. And therefore we have to fight this resistance with habits, by instituting habits that become our default systems. Now, the key challenge today is for us to see whether you can identify some of these habits that can help you to institute an automated system that can help you to run your days and therefore to achieve your goals within the expected time frame and constraints of resources. And I would want to suggest, a methodology that has worked for me very well. And one of the key important aspects, one of the key challenges is number 1, to wake up early when the world is still asleep. The world may, include or may be limited to your environment or your expectations. Early while everyone else, the family and the others, are still asleep, so that it can give you the opportune and humble time to think about, reflect on your day, plan ahead, and prepare your system, your body, physically, mentally, spiritually, to a point where, you are able to set out into the day with high levels of energy and ready to beat all the goals that you have set ahead. So the key challenge is for you to lay out how you'd spend the first hour of your day. I may give you a suggestion, but you can go ahead and improve on it to meet your specific needs, depending on the level, and the circumstances under which you are operating as an individual. The 3 important aspects which you must or you should consider in your first hour include, number 1, an activity or activities in your physical fitness. Doing this very early awakens your mind, awakens your body, awakens, your energy levels. You vibrate at a higher energy level, and therefore you will spend the rest of your day more energetic, and even doing your work more efficiently. Why? Because you are able, as you do the exercise very early, you are able to burn up energy at a much faster rate. And this, gives you ripple effects, benefits into your body, into your system, into your mind, because you're able to get energy. And therefore this is able to sustain you the whole day. The second aspect is your psychology, your mental aspect. It's important that you read on a daily basis, grow in every area. Read, so in every area of your life, your mental, your physical fitness, every area, have a program for study. This also helps you to tune up your day more effectively, to make your day more deliberate. In addition to that, you can also consider journaling, writing down, reflecting on how your day has been, and planning ahead on how you want the day to unfold as you go along. Reflecting on your roles, on your responsibilities, reflecting on your vision, on your purpose and your goals, to see where you are, and therefore to plan and forge ahead with more energy. And the third aspect is spirituality, and I would want you to reflect on that, to see whether you are going to do meditations, prayer, or reading a spiritual book, and so on. Whichever method that you are going to use to tune in to your spirituality in order to grow as an individual. All these three aspects, when you practice them on a daily basis, I can assure you that by the end of the 2 months of doing continuously, without fail, on a regular basis, you can be sure that this system is going to be automated in your days, and it is going to ripple benefits into all the areas of your life, at your productivity, in your workplace, in your relationships, and every other facet of your life. And therefore, I want to challenge you. That is the key challenge. What is your waking up time? And therefore, how are you spending your first hour? And of the three aspects, how are you allocating the time constraint, the 1 hour we are talking about, to do all the three at the same time? You can change that based on your needs as an individual, but that is just a standard based on research all over that you can easily automate to see, so that you don't strain so much or overdo some parts of your life and leave others hanging out. And the key aim is to energize your day. Energize your day so that you can be able to perform much better as you go along. So the key challenge is go ahead and come up, put on that alarm, set the hour, have your journal somewhere, have your boots somewhere for exercise, and your attire. Go ahead, wake up and just do it spontaneously without thoughts, before your mind goes on wondering, whether you should wake up, whether it is cold, and so on. That is the time you should beat procrastination. When your eyes wake, just go ahead and move on. I can assure you that once you have done this consistently, it will not be a struggle. It will be automatic in your life, and it will be a practice that will benefit all the facets of your life. Thank you very much for tuning in, and you can follow us, on our Facebook page, or you can tune into our website to find out more content for your growth. Thank you very much.